For years, the Galaxy Ultra has been the benchmark for more's more. More megapixels, more processing power, more peak brightness. But with the S26 Ultra, a subtle but crucial shift appears to be underway. Based on supply chain reports and industry analysis, Samsung isn't just chasing bigger numbers. They're asking a more complex question. How can a smartphone's immense power become genuinely useful? The S26 Ultra seems positioned as a tool for seamless transition from a pocketable creative studio to a productivity hub that integrates deeply with Samsung's broader ecosystem of tablets, watches, and laptops. This isn't just another annual upgrade, it's Samsung's attempt to redefine what a professional-grade phone truly means in our daily lives. Let's start with what you'll actually feel in your hand. After multiple generations of a distinctive but often criticized boxy design, the S26 Ultra is rumored to introduce a significantly more contoured ergonomic frame. This fluid titanium design isn't just a name, it targets two key issues, long-term comfort and durability, suggesting Samsung is finally prioritizing how the phone feels over how it looks in press renders. Now, the display. We expect Samsung's signature 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED panel, but with a critical evolutionary leap, a potential peak brightness soaring to around 3,500 nits. Why does this matter? It directly solves a real-world frustration: screen readability under harsh, direct sunlight. Rumors of a variable refresh rate pushing beyond 120 Hz are intriguing, but the real metric of success will be how intelligently it scales to preserve battery life, not just how high it can go for a spec sheet. At its core will be the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, built on a new efficient 2nm process. You'll see the standard 15 to 20% CPU and GPU performance bumps in benchmarks. However, the transformative potential lies in the synergy between this chip and Samsung's next-generation Galaxy AI. We're moving past gimmicks towards substantive on-device intelligence. Think advanced real-time video and audio processing for creators, or AI that deeply understands your app usage to preemptively manage performance and thermals. Features like hardware-accelerated ray tracing for mobile gaming sound impressive, but the true test will be sustained performance. Can the S26 Ultra handle a 30-minute 8K video export or an extended gaming session without aggressive throttling and heat? That's the balance Samsung must strike. The camera is always the Ultra's headline act. While leaks of an experimental 300 megapixel plus sensor generate buzz, the real story is Samsung's continued bet on computational photography. Yes, a higher resolution sensor allows for incredible digital crop flexibility, but the goal for the S26 Ultra must be consistency across all scenarios. This means dramatically improved processing for moving subjects, eliminating the smudgy AI look, and making the 100 times space zoom genuinely reliable, not just a party trick. A new Nightography 2.0 mode, powered by deeper AI learning, promises to transform near darkness into usable images. The ultimate challenge? To produce photos with the natural depth and texture of a large sensor, using software and AI to close the gap. For video, the dream of stable, detailed 8K 60 frames per second capture could finally become a practical reality for creators on the move. To power this ambitious package, Samsung is reportedly turning to new battery technology. A high-density 5,500 mAh stacked cell design inspired by electric vehicles. This could deliver the meaningful all-day and perhaps even multi-day battery life that power users demand. Faster wired charging, potentially up to 80 watts, would be a welcome catch-up to competitors. But the most critical aspect is Samsung's commitment to long-term value. Their promise of 7 years of software updates is an industry-leading policy that positions the S26 Ultra as a durable investment. So what's the final take? The Galaxy S26 Ultra's success won't be measured by any single spec. It will be determined by Samsung's ability to weave all this hardware, the new design, the powerful chip, the ambitious cameras, into a cohesive, polished, and most importantly, reliable experience that justifies its place as your primary tool for work, creation, and connection.